Let's investigate standard of living and some thoughts about ways to measure it. Let's start out by thinking about nations around the world and what might be desirable to have or not have. Do some key comforts of living that you enjoy stand out? What's preferable, a long or a short life, also known as longevity? Longer life is usually better, right? What about access to health care? Or something related to health care, unusual in developed economies, infant mortality. Sad to think about, but this does persist in some nations. Actually connected to so many of the criteria we are reviewing in this video is access to education. Related to education is literacy. 86% worldwide, but some nations' literacy is as low as 19%. Something perhaps we take for granted? Something it's easy to take for granted, but access to high-speed internet. But what about safe drinking water? Over 2 billion people on the planet lack this essential necessity. And speaking of essential necessities, what about sanitation? 22% of the world population didn't have access to sanitation in 2020, and 46% lacked proper sewage treatment. So after reviewing these criteria and others that lead to a higher standard of living, productive capability matters. Because there is a correlation between productivity and standard of living.